Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon's Dogma, and in between recordings I've been running an escort service. That's really what's been going on. I've just basically been escorting various NPCs to far-flung locations. If I look at the map, you can see that, well, not that map, you can see that there's actually quite a bit more unlocked here. I set up a port crystal up here because there's a healing spring that if you bottle that stuff will heal up the entire team when you take it. So I've filled up 10 bottles for myself and 10 bottles for Wallace, and so that way, I mean, Wallace won't take it, but that's kind of the advantage of having a pack mule. It's terrible to think about Myrmidons that way, but it's kind of unavoidable. In any case, we're gonna go ahead and actually do some missions, and also, I'm figuring out how to more effectively use the compression tools in the video editor without sacrificing any video quality. So I think I can now get away with making videos 30 minutes instead of 20. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, you know, I'll be editing out anything that's like loading screens if I can remember to shut up during them. Anyways, here's Mason.
Hail, friend. Been some time. Trust you've been well?
Yeah, I'm okay.
But come, if it was idle twittering you'd wanted, you'd have sought a prettier bird than this old crow. Crows bring tidings, most oft grim. Me, I bring you work. Still grim, I'm afraid. Well, salvation again, naturally. Now there's word they've a man inside the castle. If that be true, he'll have need to leave the castle eventually to meet with the others. All I ask is that you keep watch. If you see someone leaving the castle, shadow them. I only have need of your eyes. Follow them and see what business has them out. I'll do the rest. Skulking about is more my line than yours, I know. But pray, lay your chivalry aside this once. I'd do it myself, but there's aught has me away from Grand Sorin for a time. Nothing for it, I fear. Tell your findings to the innkeep. We have an arrangement. Tread carefully, friend. And quietly, what's more.
Let's search the castle for suspicious
First, we
persons.
must find our mark. To the castle.
No, first to the inn to sleep for the night.
This last year,
Or sleep
took everyone
until
seemed to be
night.
preparing one for the Grand Soren's not a lot. All in all, have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Alrighty.
I feel more familiar with this place
I've
now.
learned what to do in this quest. It is well suspicious. Let's follow.
Many of these are like to be homes of members of the Duke's court. Steady, master. Tread lightly.
I mean, as stealth missions go, it's not very difficult. So, but, you know, gotta be done eventually.
Keep your eyes on our quarry.
Just what is this scrap to you? Loose those lips and might be our repaying card. Oh.
Good work.
Anything else I might work on for you?
I bid you good day.
Let us tell the innkeeper
What
what we've
business
seen.
could Madeline have with that knight? And in secret, what's more?
Now, one of the more frustrating things about things like this mission or the Everfall mission is the whole, "Oh, don't worry, we'll take care of it," and they don't. It ends up coming back later. Both that night and the Everfall problem. This one comes back a lot sooner. And by the way, they said, speak to the innkeeper. Speak to the innkeeper. Who's the innkeeper? That would be Asalam over there. But you actually want to speak to the pub keeper.
This must be an alehouse.
Ah, it's you. Mason told me to expect you. If you've a message, I could relay it. Tonight then, is it? Fine then. I'll pass the word along.
We won't do anything at all about it,
I
but
don't. What to
we'll
do
pass the
with this quest?
word along. Alrighty then. So now we're gonna start to do some of the, well, after camping out here, we're gonna start to do some of the missions for the Duke on his hunt, worm hunt thingy. And so let's go ahead and camp out real quick.
These last years, Grand Soren, all in all, have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Alrighty. We'll be handling the mission for this guy soon enough. He wants us to find a book. But that's like a multi-part mission. You have to first go talk to one group of people, and then talk to another group of people. If you have any dudes in your party, they'll have to be disguised as women, or it just breaks out into violence. Then you have to go elsewhere to talk to another group of people. Just it's a very involved mission. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, you know, it's a lot of stuff.
How's the day find you?
Ah, Arisen. My men have told me much of you. I have expected your visit. I am Sir Maximilian Eisenstern, captain of the hunt, so named by His Grace Duke Edmund Dragonsbane. I beg your forbearance whilst I detail what is expected of you in the hunt. The worm hunt license you carry permits the bearer to undertake the most vital of tasks, those missions given by Duke Edmund himself. Of late, all our will is focused on learning of and defending against the wicked dragon. A weighty task, to be sure, but one which the fate of the realm and its people rests upon. I am under orders to lend Arisen all reasonable aid as they might require. I would pray you return this assistance in kind. Many hopes are pinned upon you, sir. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours.
I guess we'll go with deciphering a text first.
Certainly. Then here are the details. I have important work for you, though some is of a less urgent nature. The task at hand is just such a case. Will you take it on? As I was setting about to find work for you, I came upon this slate. I know not its origin, nor its age, but the writing it bears is old. So old, our men could only read a few words. Dragon, scar, arisen, heart. What little we know all points to you, sir. Best you should have it. If there's aught of import written there, we need to know. Your task is to find out.
Let's ask around
A
about this
man in the
slate.
fields
Someone
west of
may know
Grand
of its
Soren
meaning.
knows of the Dragon Forged. Important locations.
Said
people
markers
or
also
objects
appear on the
with their
mini-map,
quest marker.
and on your full map besides.
Oh, so now that I've got my mission and I'm ready to head out, one of the things that's been a little weird about this particular playthrough is the lack of large monsters thus far. Now, on my playthroughs on the Xbox, anytime I'd walk out of the gate and towards the north, I'd get a griffin attack.
Further enhanced,
But on
varied.
this playthrough, I have walked back and forth
The
on
city
this
has
particular
amenities to suit every nice way it
road
leads on all
trying
levels of
to
the
get a griffin attack because I need griffin claws for upgrades. No griffin. I've had difficulty finding chimeras. I've had difficulty finding cyclopses. Anyways, I've had trouble finding monsters of manageable size or unmanageable size, depending on how you look at it. And what makes it funny is my little pawns are constantly saying, "Stray far from the road, and you will quickly run into a monster arisen." And I'm like, "You are lying to me again? I ain't seen a monster yet." No, this time for sure. If you stray from the road, there'll be a monster. I actually had to go out of my way just to find a chimera, because, and the reason why I wanted to find something large is because of that dragon who I made an attempt. He squished everybody but me, so I had to rescue them.
Turn out your pockets and be quick about it.
Okay.
I am at your side. We have triumphed.
Whip? That didn't take long. That reminds me, there was a a bandit who, during an escort mission, he runs out and he says, "Blood or gold, your choice." And I said, "Blood," and I hacked him in half and he dropped a gold purse, and I'm like, "Oh, blood and gold, nice." Oh, never mind. And she did too.
I'll take that.
Alright, there should be one more over here.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
That was the plan, yeah. I'm gonna kill them all. Oh, were you talking about us? Yeah, that's not really gonna work out well for you. Got this amazing augment that means I can take a whole bunch of physical damage and it won't even nick my armor. Yep, we're good to go. At this point, the thing about this game is that now I'm not so much about wanting to play through the entire story as I want to try out the various classes and see what they have to offer, because, you know, like I said, I've only really played as the magic archer.
This one are crucial in making a captain for monsters.
Yeah, kill them all.
Armed bandits.
That's the plan. He was gonna run away. He didn't run fast enough, that's for sure. Yeah, no, like I said, I think I said this a couple of episodes back. Somebody complained that the warrior was kind of boring because they don't have any secondary skills. All their stuff is really repetitive, but and I said that I agree with that, but I still, you know, even after doing like several escort missions, wandering around doing the exact same thing over and over again, I like it. I think it's a good class, and I love the weapons. They're freaking huge. Alright, now in theory, there should be a griffin somewhere near this mission, so I might get to mix it up with a griffin. I hope so.
We'll head north. The hill should be there.
One of my...
Hand over anything of worth you've got.
Oh, really? Okay.
Target the arisen are mine.
Stop running!
This way.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that's the only downside to the warrior is that it's got, the weapons have got a really long wind up on them, and quite a few of the enemies will just walk away, you know, not run away, not dodge skillfully. They'll just walk. I'm gonna walk around you, and I'll miss completely. At least it's good for some comedy value.
Careful, a goblin.
But I do like that there's some different combos that basically it depends on your timing. If you wait long enough, you can bring the sword around in a full spinning swing. But if you don't wait, you get one swing to the left, one swing to the right, and then one overhand. It's definitely got some interesting moves to it. So yeah, thus far I'm liking the moveset for the warrior, and I like that I have a better chance of actually catching the griffins out of, or not the griffins, the harpies out of the air. But yeah, there is that. The problem is that without a camera lock, sometimes I tend to swing and then miss my targets entirely.
We have triumphed.
Woohoo, triumph. And it smells like triumph. And harpy
Leave it to
poop.
me.
Alright, shouldn't be too much longer.
Strength in numbers arisen.
But as for other classes that I'd like to try the Ranger and the Mystic Knight, because both of those sound pretty good, and also kind of sort of the Assassin. It does have some potential to be interesting. Let me just check the map, make sure I'm going the right way. Yep, still got a little ways to go.
Best to proceed straight ahead, like as not. This is an imposing sight from so close. Let us head north. We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold. The beasts of these parts are proving a greater challenge, to be sure.
It's because they're bigger, meaner, bigger.
Reach your fire! It's fire!
This way, we'll see a weakness.
One of the lines I do like whenever Wallace is facing these dire wolves is he's like, "It's a white wolf. It'll be red soon enough." But I was joking with my husband last night that if they ever make a remastered version of this for the next generation of consoles, they should put an option in the interface for making the pawns, 1, talk less, or 2, not talk at all, and they should call it the Please Shut the Hell Up edition.
This looks interesting. I shall restore your health. Hold on.
I'm gonna pick up a pumpkin and eat it real quick. And press the wrong button, as usual. There we go. Uh-oh. Finally, some action. Some real action. There we go. Come on. Come on down low enough where I can hit you. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help you. And this is, unfortunately, one of the things that it is what it is. I'm not saying, oh, they should have done it differently, but it is a little bit frustrating that, that only certain classes can handle a brain. And in that respect, I feel like Skyrim and Dark Souls have both kind of spoiled me in the whole you can do whatever you want, you know? Oh, you want to be a wizard but carry around a bow? You can do that. Oh, you want to be a barbarian but have spells available? You can do that. So yeah, that's kind of spoiled me a little bit. I guess I should check and see if he dropped anything worthwhile before I leave. There we go. Yeah, a couple of items.
What's this?
This looks interesting.
Okay, she got that. So, we're all
Crates
good.
may hold art of use.
Alright, should be... Yeah, there's a drawing there. But, there's no griffin. Dang it! I was really hoping to fight a griffin. And normally there is one over here, but... Nope, no griffin. Alrighty, well, we'll complete this mission, and that'll be the end of this episode. Dude we gotta talk to is up here.
Arisen makes his home not far from here.
Him who knows that I know what he seeks to know, knows it well, while he who knows not what I know, or know not. You see me, yes? Then congratulations are due. You have found the man you seek. I am, or was, perhaps like you, a child of man, bound to the dragon. Well met, young Arisen. I am he who was forged by the dragon.
Now, I was playing that on the Xbox. Oh, sorry.
We've finally arrived.
Alright, when I was playing on the Xbox, that cutscene, I was thinking it was the dude was holding the spear, but now I've had time to look at it, and I realized that it was probably a mace.
What's this?
So this dude probably wielded a mace in his day.
Well met, Arisen of the present day. New forged link in the grand chain. You have come seeking meaning for that slate and the words it bears. There is none. None save that it brought you here to me. My form can be discerned only by the true Arisen. I am the Dragon Forged. Go now. Tell him that gave you the cipher of what you have heard here.
I feel more familiar with this quest now. Let us return to Grand Soren with this news.
The slate you bear holds no meaning beyond having brought you here, Arisen. But take heart. Our meeting shall avail you better than any text could. My form can be discerned only by true Arisen. I am the Dragon Forged.
That will be important for a later quest. And I think we're good to go. I just need to remember which one of these is the way out. Here we go.
There's something drawn on the hill.
I noticed that. Maybe if I just wander around real quick, I'll get lucky. But no, it doesn't seem like it's gonna work. If there was a griffin, it would have already come down for me. That is so disappointing. I mean, they're like, if you stray from the road, Arisen, there'll be monsters. And thus far, have not really encountered anything big. So that kind of sucks. I don't know. Maybe there's something something weird going on, something buggy or glitchy that's preventing it from happening. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and port back because apparently they have this nifty little trinket in this version that I did not have in the Xbox 360 version, and it is this, an eternal fairy stone. So instead of having to collect these and hoard them and be like, okay, do I really want to walk all the way over there, or do I want to use up one of my very, very limited fast travels? Now this thing will last indefinitely, so.
Tis a port crystal, Master.
Right, so that's gonna be it for this episode. Next time around, I will once again be doing another one of the Duke's missions. Probably going after that beast infestation, because that at least should be a griffin, but it's a very involved mission because it's got a scripted escape. It's a little annoying. Kind of like my pawns when they keep waving their hands in front of my face like that. Anyway. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode and that you'll tune in next time. If you did like it, be sure to like, leave a comment, subscribe, ring the bell, meme the meme, and I'll see you next time.